I see this beautiful giant white wolf, and I'm like, what is happening? Why, hello there. It never gets old. So today I thought I would talk about my first time ever getting high.
Hey, young America, we need to talk. I want to tell you about something that has everyone buzzing. I'm talking about marijuana.
I'm calling this my first time getting high. I think I got high. We'll get into it. I was 14 at the time. I was in 8th grade, I believe. I was going into freshman year. I was completely against weed. No, devil's lettuce. I saw the ads. I knew what weed did to you.
You may have seen someone smoking it, like those burnout bohemians or that crazy-eyed custodian at your school. You may have taken a toke or two. But do you know the whole story? Do you know the blunt truth?
One time I came home and my house smelled like weed, and I walked out because I knew my mom was like smoking weed. I was like so pissed at her that I left the house.
I know what you're thinking. What is marijuana? What makes marijuana so dangerous? Where can I get some marijuana?
Look how far we've come. This was not the first time I like enjoyed weed. This was just my first time ever experiencing it. My best friend at the time was a year older than me. So she was already in high school and like partying with the cool kids. She came over, she brought her pipe, which was fancy at the time. Kids were smoking out of like beer cans and sadness. She just like led me to the woods. I remember it was a Sunday. We went down this path that wasn't on the trail just to like get away from people. She pulled it all out of her hat, which I thought was really interesting. I felt like I was in Alice in Wonderland. She just like whipped her pipe out of her hat and out came some weed, and I was just like, where am I? She brought an apple, okay? She gave it to me. She said, just in case. In case of what? In case we get attacked by a bear, am I gonna chuck this apple at him? I didn't know that apples were used to smoke weed.
I'm hip. I know what young people are dealing with these days.
So she loads the bowl. First she takes a hit, which I didn't realize was rude until years later. And then she passes the bowl to me. Didn't really know what to do. I like lit it. She started smoking it and getting it like smoky for me, and then I just like sucked off of the pipe. My eyes felt kind of tired. I felt a little like, whoa. And then the craziest thing happened. I look over in the woods, similar to these woods. Out of the bushes, I see this giant white wolf. This is real. This happened. I see this beautiful giant white wolf, and I'm like, what is happening? First and foremost, are we going to die? Because why is there a wolf in the woods? This is like a park. There should not be a wolf here. It was so beautiful. Like it looked like Jasper, but as a dog. Jasper, where are you? I'm gonna find my pussy. As a gay male, I never thought I would say that. So imagine this, but a wolf. So this creature, not this specific creature, but a creature similar to this one, emerged from the woods. I'll let you go back to sleep. So much hair. It wasn't a hallucination. Tell my friend, I'm like, do you see that? I'm terrified. And then I see like a jogger coming up behind the animal. And apparently it was like one of those like Siberian Huskies, but it was all white. And it was with a jogger, and she didn't have it on a leash, so it like just ran ahead, and it was in the woods, just like staring at me and making my life memorable. I was just like, whoa, that was really weird and cool. Then we left the park. We walked out of like the pit of woods that we were in. I remember thinking that the water in the creek looked higher than it was. I was like, that's not a funny joke. And we went and got donuts. I got a blueberry fritter because I'm a blue bitch. Then we went back to my house and we fell asleep. That was kind of it. That was my first time ever smoking weed. It kind of scared me from doing it. The next time I smoked weed, I think I was 17. What got me into weed? That's another video, another thumbnail. Leave me a comment below. Tell me the first time that you smoked weed or didn't smoke weed, or if you know anything about it, or if you don't, or if you would like a video of me explaining it a little more.
Start with the basics. Marijuana is a plant that grows best with plenty of water and sunlight. Its leaves extend outwards in a star pattern some say resembles a hand, an open palm reaching out to claim its next victim.
So, until next time, this is Misguided Merman. The bitch is lost and wet. You've just experienced it. Stay safe, stay sane, and remember to always stay golden. The wolf said, "Come with me." And I left. I left my family. I packed up as much as I could. I took the apple and I booked it. And then he turned into a cat.